Join us this week as we visit Saadiyat Island in search of the elusive Saadiyat Islanders. We last heard from them during their great migration from the Tower of Sama, led by their elder chief, Sexton. Nothing has been heard from them for an entire year since they began living on the island. Our head anthropologist, Cambria, and camerawoman, Grace, went in to discover these islanders' mysterious way of life, and just why they have turned their back on the outside world. Because this is a first contact situation, we are being helicoptered to the back of their settlement so as not to disturb or alarm them. Our first stop is the communal gathering space they call library. We are just now catching our first glimpse of the elusive Saadiyat Islanders. They seem absorbed by these tapping contraptions. From what we gather, they seem to serve as a crude form of communication. Fascinating. They are so hypnotized by these devices that we can walk freely among them without being spotted. We take this chance to tag a few of them with our high-tech tracker tags used to track them. Many thanks to our sponsor, Tagger Tracker Limited. While they remain here inactive, let's take a look at the cultural artifacts of the island. First stop, a sacred temple built by the Saadiyat Islanders. Our sources tell us that these pyramids were built in honor of their all-powerful and loving god, King Broichiro. It is unclear what sacrifices they must perform here to earn the love of their dear king and leader. One of our trackers has shown movement. Let's see where it takes us. We've managed to make our way into one of the islander dwellings. This information is invaluable to our research. What could this possibly mean? Amazing!
What are you doing? Hey!
Oh
get
no!
Out. Are you in my room?
We've alarmed our subject. We quickly extract ourselves from the situation, lest we confuse him and upset his way of life. Distancing ourselves, we take to the tunnels. We have heard many rumors during our trip of these sprawling underground structures and wanted to find out what was down there. We found never-ending labyrinths with cryptic signs and mysterious rooms. The caverns are bitterly cold and not fit for human life. We can't fathom who or what could have created something so convoluted, or why. We have been warned of a deadly mold that has settled in these halls, and we estimate that we have 5 minutes before we succumb to their spores. We make a lucky escape, finding a secret exit. Finally, we emerge, alive and well. Following activity on our trackers, we come upon a very unique feeding ritual. We identified at least 6 rival clans. Each islander seems to wait by their chosen clan to pledge their allegiance. If they are lucky, their clan will offer to feed them. What a fascinating phenomenon we have just witnessed. Unfortunately, our chopper is waiting for us. It is now time for our journey to end. This has been an incredible trip, and only the beginning for us as we continue to study the lives of this island tribe. What more can we find in future expeditions? Is there the possibility of an alliance with these people? Will their migratory patterns continue, or have they finally found a place that they can call home? Tune in for the next episode of Searching for Saadiyat. We return 3 months later to find the island completely deserted. What drove these islanders from their simple idyllic home? And will they ever return?